Good morning and namaskar. The Q3 results season has started with the TCS posting very good results. Strong demand drives Q3 growth momentum. The highlights are revenue at 42,015 crores, 42,015 crores, up 4.7% quarter on quarter and 5.4% year on year. The constant currency, that is CC, constant currency growth rate is 4.1% quarter on quarter and 0.4% year on year. Net income is 8,701 crores, up 3.2% quarter on quarter and 7.3% year on year. Operating margin at 26.6%. Net margin at 20.7%. Strong cash conversion. Net cash from operations is 11,952 crores, which is 137.4% of the net profit. Cash is more than the net profit. Consolidated headcount 4,69,261 people. Net addition is 15,721 and women in the workforce is 36.4%. 3,66,000 people are trained in new technologies. 4,44,000 people are trained on agile methods. IT services attrition rate, people going out, that has dipped to a new all-time low of 7.6% LTM. Interim dividend 6 rupees. Record date is 16 January. Payment date is 3rd February. Now let's take a look at the consolidated statements of comprehensive income for the 3 months ending December 31st. Q3 of last year compared with Q3 of current year. First we will give Q3 of last year and then we will also give Q3 of current year. Revenue was 3,98,540 crores last year Q3, now 4,20,150 crores. Cost of revenue is 2,33,690 crores last year, now 2,45,270 crores. Gross margin is 1,64,850 crores last year, 1,74,880 crores last year. Operating income 99,740 last year Q3, now 1,11,840 this year Q3. Income before income tax 1,05,690 crores last year, 1,16,920 crores this year. So all very good. Income tax 24,260 crores last year Q3, now 29,650 crores this year Q3. Income after income taxes 81,430 crores last year, 87,270 crores this year. Non-controlling interest 250 crores last year, 260 crores this year. Final net income is 81,180 crores last year, 87,000 crores, 87,010 crores this year. Earnings per share, that is 1 rupee share, is 21.63 last year, rupees 21.63. Earnings per share EPS. Last year 21.63, now 23.19. It is always constantly upwards. Now let us take a look at the balance sheet position as on 31st March 2020 and 31st December 2020. Assets. Property and equipment 1,19,380 as on 31st March and 1,19,810, slightly up as of December 31st. All in here it is given in millions, not in crores. But suppose you take out the last digit, it becomes crores. Property is 1,19,380 million as of March and 1,19,810 as of December. Right of use assets 79,940 million 31st March, 76,980 slightly decreased as of December. Intangible assets and goodwill 41,330 million as at March, 43,990 as of December. Accounts receivable 3,06,060 millions as of December and 2,99,670 millions as of December. So slightly reduced accounts receivable. Unbilled revenues 1,05,440 million as at 31st March, 93,920 as at 31st December. Investments 2,63,560 as at 31st March, at 5,03,440 as at December. Investments have shot up quite hugely. Cash and cash equivalents 86,460 as at March, 72,160 as at December. Cash and cash equivalents are always very huge for IT companies, especially for TCS and Infosys. Here it is very impressive for TCS. Other current assets 1,48,950 millions as at December, 1,54,940 as at December. As at March, 1,48,950 millions. As at December, 1,54,940. Other non-current assets 79,010 millions as at March, 77,060 as at December. The total assets 1,230,130 totally assets millions. 1,441,970 millions as at December. Assets have shot up reasonably. Now liabilities and shareholders' equity. Shareholders' funds are 8,62,400 as at March, 8,21,390 as at December. Shareholders' funds have come down, so probably they have given the dividends etc. hugely. That's why it has come down. Other current liabilities 2,70,600 billion as at March and 5,27,200 as at December. Other non-current liabilities 90,900 million as at December, as at March, 86,670 million as at December. Non-controlling interest 6,230 million as at March, 6,710 million as at December. Total liabilities is equal to total assets always, both are equal. So 1,230,130 millions totally as at 31st March and 1,441,970 millions as at 31st December. Now what do you understand? Very healthy balance sheet. So the non-current assets are 77,000, non-current liabilities are 86,000, but cash is huge. So there is absolutely no problem. The next is consolidated statement of profit and loss. Q3 last year compared with Q3 current year in crores. Revenue 39,854 crores as at Q3 last year, 42,015 crores as at Q3 this year. Employee cost 21,622 crores Q3 last year, 23,431 crores Q3 this year. So that's the major expenditure. The total expenditure is 29,880 crores Q3 last year, 30,831 crores Q3 this year. So profit before taxes and other income, 9,994 crores Q3 last year, 11,184 crores Q3 this year. Now profit before taxes, 10,569 crores Q3 last year and 11,692 crores this year. Provision for taxes, 2,426 crores Q3 last year, 2,965 crores this year. Now ultimate net profit is 8,118 crores in Q3 last year, 8,701 crores Q3 this year. Earnings per share 21.63 rupees last year, 23.19 rupees Q3 this year. Now what do we understand from this? See, always revenue is going up 4%, 5% like that. It is never 100% or like that. It's not even in double digits, but it's a whole healthy growth rate, always going up. Every quarter it is going up. Employee costs are also going up slightly. Depreciation is going up slightly. Other income is static. They are not depending much on other income. Provision for taxes is increasing. Net profit is increasing. Earnings per share is increasing. Always. Now balance sheet we have seen earlier also, as on 31st March and as at December. Property, plant and equipment 12,130 crores as at March, 12,293 crores as at December. So investments have shot up from 26,356 crores to 50,344 crores. Investments have shot up almost 80%, something like that. Goodwill 1,710 crores as at 31st March and 1,850 crores as at December. Cash and bank balance 9,660 crores as at March and 11,075 crores as at December. Current assets 54,431 crores as at March, 50,444 crores as at December. See, current assets, as far as the TCS etc. are concerned, this current ratio etc. are not of very great importance. Now current assets here is 54,000. Now if you look at that current liabilities, it is just 27,000. So current assets are far higher than current liabilities. There is no problem. Shareholders funds are 84,126 as at 31st March and 80,000 only as at December. They have given some dividends etc. Whatever has come earlier as was available in the shareholders funds, that was given out as dividends or bonus, something like that. It was given out. It has gone out. So total liabilities, total assets are now 1,42,076 crores. Now let us see some highlights of other highlights. Industries. All verticals have shown good sequential growth led by manufacturing. Manufacturing has grown sequentially 7.1%. BFSI, banking, financial service and insurance has grown by 2%. Life insurance and healthcare has grown by 5.2%. Communication and media has grown by 5.5%. Retail and CPG has grown by 3.1%. You know, in some quarters, some of the industries go down also, but this quarter, all have grown. Manufacturing has grown Q on Q by 7.1%, highest growth, followed by life sciences and communications 5.2% and 5.5%. On a year-on-year basis, constant currency basis, life sciences and health care has grown by 18.2% year-on-year compared to last year, current year. Growth is double digits, 18.2%. BFSI 2.4%, technology and services 2.4%, all are in positive territory. Now, if you look at markets, North America has grown sequentially by 3.3%, India has grown by 18.1%, UK by 4.5%, Continental Europe by 2.5%, Asia Pacific 2.6%, MEA 6.7%, Latin America 3.1%. Now, if you look at the services, all services have grown. Continue to see a strong rebound in growth and transformation services as customers seek to operationalize new models, etc. Consulting and service integration. Here also there is a robustness in demand led by digital and cloud strategy. Cloud is the latest offering by almost all companies now are offering cloud. We have seen earlier also. Infosys, TCS, all are offering cloud services, and that's the latest. Many small companies have started offering cloud-based technologies now. Consulting and services integration is in great demand now. Likewise, cognitive business operations is experiencing strong growth due to acceleration of digital adoption and hyper-automation across enterprises. So many things, we are outsiders, we are not technologists, therefore we understand from outside a little. All types of services are growing. Digital transformation services, there is a strong demand for hyper-scalar cloud services. Key areas include mainframe, legacy modernization, data modernization on cloud, MDM, data lakes. So many things are there, all are growing. The speciality of the December quarter is almost all things are growing. There is growth in IoT. IoT means Internet of Things, which describes the network of physical things, physical objects that are embedded with the sensors, software and other technologies for talking to each other, communicating to each other. Physical things but embedded with sensors and other technologies for communicating with each other. That is called Internet of Things. All are growing up. New offerings include TCS Cogni XTM, an artificial intelligence driven suite of pre-built solutions for accelerating digital. They are making some new products also. Convert Core for accelerated S4 HANA transformation assessment and migration. Do we understand much about that? No need, but they are making new products. New projects is their core business. New products also are coming into picture. That's all that we need to understand. So anyway, TCS, there are a lot of things that we can talk about TCS, but TCS is the star of the Tata Group. The best, most revenue earning, most technology successful company is Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and it has grown very well in Q3 of this year. Future also looks bright compared to year on year, compared to quarter on quarter. Quarter on quarter is understandable because first quarter was COVID quarter. But year on year also it has grown very well. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with more and more good results. Generally, I don't cover bad results. I cover good results. Good results are more than my stomach full. If I cover them fully, that's more than good enough. Thank you.